Hola, eres, somos ATeens. ¿Tú quién eres?
Welcome to Mexico.
Thank you.
So great to have you back again.
Thank you for having us.
You're already sound to Mexican fans, and I know you guys are huge in Chile, but in Mexico we are known for great audiences, and even Madonna loves us. No, what do you guys feel about our love as Mexican fans?
Oh, I mean, we were overwhelmed yesterday when we were on stage. Like, when I took out my in-ear and actually heard the audience like screaming, singing, it was just, we're just so grateful for all the love and support.
Yes.
And like when we arrived at the airport, fans were waiting for us, and it's
When
just,
we haven't been here for over 20 years, and just like we said, like they're come to the airport to greet us and welcome us, and
everyone is so respectful as well. Like.
yeah.
And showing so much love, and we got such a beautiful surprise today from our Mexican fans with a mariachi band, and it was just you guys are the best.
How do you guys feel about seeing each other on stage and thinking, "Oh my God, 18s, it's back again"? Do you feel-
Yeah, it still hasn't. The coin hasn't dropped fully yet. We still do that every time. We in between, you actually go off and have some water. Then we're like looking at each other. What is going on? Like, are we actually here now? Like, it's just unreal. But really appreciate it.
But it's also like this. It's this crazy experience of like coming together with family again, and like having performed so much at such a young age. It's like like when we are performing on stage, you just feel the others. Like you don't have to look; you just know who they are. It's like it's one organism that's like doing it.
yeah.
It's really wild. It's wild.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
And also it feels so natural to do this again. So it doesn't like. It hits you when you start to think about it, like, oh my God, we're doing this again.
Yeah.
But it just feels so natural for us to do this.
Yeah.
It's home.
Yeah, it's like relaxed and fun, and like we're kidding around. Like it's just it's the best.
I want to take you back to the early 2000s.
Yes.
You were on tour with Britney Spears.
Yep.
I would like to know some memories, good memories. What was her smell, even?
My lawyer over here says,
No, but
No, but this was in 2000, and I mean, she was huge at this point, and it was a major honor for us to open for her on her
Oops, I Did It Again.
Oops, I Did It Again tour in the US.
And it was also our like longest tour that we have ever done, because it was 50 shows
Yeah,
with
it's
her.
a long-
So-
and she played at such huge stadiums, and for us to be standing on stage before her was just like, and I really loved her as an artist as well, so I was really looking up to her. So it was just crazy that we got to be on tour with her, but she was working so hard. We remember, I mean, we hung out with her dancers a lot when we were like having lunch and stuff like that, but she was barely around because she was always away somewhere else doing interviews, TV shows, radio shows, photo shoots. She was working super hard. So we saw her a few times, and we met her to take like a picture, sign autographs and stuff like that. But she was so sweet.
I remember.
Yeah, that was after the tour.
that was insane.
But I remember, but like seeing her in person, she was just like a doll, and she was super sweet.
She was so sweet.
And seeing her up close on stage every night, like no one can.
It's like a masterclass.
Yeah, she was amazing.
Flawless,
No one could measure with her.
You're talking about working hard, but you guys did so.
Yeah, we did.
Tell me about yourselves as a younger kids, working so hard, traveling around the world. Now that you think about it, what could you tell yourself? So you're amazing. Good,
But I mean, the working hard. I think we were both lucky, and we worked I think we traveled like 300 days a year for a bunch of years there, and like it was just like constantly ongoing. We were lucky in the sense that we had a record label that really looked out for us, and we saw a lot of other artists that had a similar schedule or that was signed with other labels that really burnt out or had like a lot of both drug and like, food issues. and stuff like that. And they really took care of us. So we were lucky. And I don't know. I mean, I think about it now. It's like the ethics and the discipline that we had to do this stuff. I don't know where that came from really, but it was just like in us. And
I think it was from within. It was something that we actually just had. It was nothing that someone taught us.
No.
But it's actually like something that I think all of us have. It's been very useful. Yeah. Like,
and I also think that it was such a blessing to be four people.
Yeah,
2 girls and 2 boys. Because like we have, even though we experience like we're going through the same thing, we all have our own perspective. Of the reality that we're living, right? So we all go through different things, even though we're doing the same thing. But to have 3 different people that you can like talk to that goes through it with you, like if I compare that to Britney Spears that we just talked about, or any solo artist, like that must be
they're alone,
so exhausting. Yeah,
because you're so alone in it. You know? So that was a blessing to have the other 3.
And I think if someone had like a little dip where, you know, like everyone lifted that person up, you know, we were such a great team and, you know, we supported each other throughout. And I think that helped us along the way as well.
Yeah.
No, just if anything, I mean, in terms of like sticking to that like, I think like relax a little bit, like do the hard work, like lean into the fun of hard work because it's also awesome.
Yeah.
And like enjoy the moment. Like, that was the thing that might have been like you were always like looking for the next, you know. And now we're like boom, and you're like here, and it's awesome, and it's like that's lovely, you know.
How do you guys feel about being a shining beacon of happiness and safety place for all your LGBTQ fans? Now that we have grown together, how do you guys feel that legacy that you have now that you are enjoying?
It's just so sweet what you said there. It's just
it's it goes straight to our hearts for sure.
No, but like first of all, like that is just, I mean, like just to hear you say that, it just feels incredible. But I think, especially in like the time we're living right now, that warms extra much because, you know, like the world is, to be honest, a bit of a darker place than it was 25 years ago. So to be able to now come back here and like meet you guys and for us to be together and just experience like this together, not just the 4 of us, like, but with all of you guys. It's
pure happiness.
It's pure happiness, and it's a true blessing.
And I think it's also like important to say that like being like, I mean, you phrased it like by using your words like a beacon of happiness. It doesn't mean that you're happy all the time. It just means that like you have like happiness is like an unconditional thing. It's like something you can choose. And it doesn't really matter about the circumstances. It doesn't mean that we're always like everything is just always energetic.
Great.
Everything's like up. But it's just like it's always there. It's always present, and you can always choose that. And so I think that's also important. Like we need to kind of also see each other and help each other and be with each other and like really notice and pay attention. It's
very
like
nice.
That time.
You already know that fans are hoping for new music, but now I have a suggestion. What do you guys could think about doing an ABBA 2 music record? Mamma Mia already has a sequel. So I don't know if you guys think about.
There's a lot of good ABBA songs that we still have not covered. Exactly.
You know, we have our saying. We say you should never say never.
Yeah,
we'll keep that.
Yeah, we've learned that. It doesn't work for us.
No, that phrase.
So like it might be like, you know, like a double ABBA album coming out.
Don't promise the
double.
Double side
With what time?
The entire. We'll do slow TV. The entire catalog.
And finally, I would like to ask you, how do you guys feel about being such an icon for pop culture in the 2000s? Do you
say that again?
Can you repeat that, please?
Even your music is sort of Miss Congeniality, Sandra Bullock.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you guys feel? Yes, I am.
Proud, of course. I mean, proud.
When you remember, you're like.
and then when you think about it, it's like it is pretty huge. Like we've done some amazing things. We've been so fortunate.
I think also because you left it kind of, and then you kind of get to able to relive it. You can see it from a different perspective. And it raises up even higher now than what it was before. The value of doing it, the value of the impact is bigger than ever, I think.
Actually, that movie, Miss Congeniality, I remember watching that. It was like on TV, and my husband, I was like watching it a little bit, and I was like, oh yeah, you know, we have a song in this movie.
And he's like, what?
And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, it's coming sooner. So
it's like she sits in the mirror when she's going to get ready.
You forget about it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh my God, this movie is just iconic. You know? And,
yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah. And we have a song in that one. So. Pretty good.
Much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.